Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon, links in the description at the bottom. And yeah, last time we managed to completely clear out the catacombs, and managed to defeat zombie Gandalf, and managed to get a whole bunch of skulls for that guy over there so that his, so he doesn't get his head chopped off. Ugh. Yeah, skullduggery. Let's see, was that, let's see, wasn't it that movie where Tom Hanks became one completely nuts because of Dungeons and Dragons, or, no way, I'm thinking of Mazes of Monsters. Mazes of Monsters is a far out game. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, well, whatever, got the mortar skulls, and, yep, all that's good. Now, all it's left to do is find that asshole noble and give him back his wife's stupid jewel or whatever. You want to call it a day and head back?
Understood.
Alright. Alright, back to Martiara.
Speaking of...
We recovered the necklace in the mausoleum, correct? It belonged to a nobleman. We should return it with haste. That entire mess has affected a great many people. It's such a shame. All the more reason to fulfill our goals, so that further tragedies may be averted. He's probably real eager to get it back. Let's lure over to him before we forget.
Nonetheless.
About that sound flash. Hardly seems like one's coming. Do you suppose it might turn for the worse on that day? And the seers are rarely wrong in my experience. Let's assume the weather will change as described.
Guess we're splitting up.
You know, all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us and then we can hit the hay. Sounds like a good idea.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, it's a new month. Goody.
Alright.
Alright, we're departing now.
More people missing. Hello there.
Now then. Alright then.
Alright, now where is that noble?
Where to?
Let's go.
Alright, let's bounce.
Okay.
Now what am I to do?
Hey asshole, look what I happen to find.
What?
That black jewel. Don't tell me you found a proper warrior to help you retrieve it. I went down myself. Of all the people, had to be a worthless elder.
What?
I've seen your face before. You're the youth who helped to restore order during the attack on the Grand Cathedral. Oh, now you recognize me. I apologize for my earlier behavior. The things I said, I can't even imagine what my wife would think if she heard me utter such discriminatory nonsense. Oh. Allow me to reminisce for a moment. My wife was a researcher in the king's employ. She had such wit. We would talk for hours, endlessly discussing the country's future. She was kind and noble. Frankly, I never deserved her, and this necklace was the object which she treasured most.
Really?
Wow, never would have guessed. I'm glad we were able to bring it back to you.
Thank you very much indeed.
You are my deepest and most heartfelt thanks. Here, the reward I promised. Keep it as a gift from the both of us. Unfortunately, I'm running low on funds, so this is the best I could do. Forgive me.
Mission accomplished.
It's all good. Ooh. After being given the necklace, a memento of his deceased wife, the noble apologized for his previous words and expressed his gratitude, giving us a reward.
Alright.
It's all good. courageous young elder. I shan't forget your kindness for as long as I live.
And I'm off.
Now that I have this memento, I have some closure about my wife's fate. I shall return to the countryside now. I bid you farewell. Alright.
What is it?
Now let's see if we can get some of our equipment purified. Hey, holy dickhead!
Closure.
Alright, the Saint's Sabbath. Let's see. A small HP recovery every turn in back. Ooh, that's impressive. Okay, yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, a small amount of HP recovery, which would make it absolutely perfect to pair up with the monk. Pair up with the brawler. Let's see, the Sandglass Caress. Hmm.
Leave it to me.
Hmm. Yeah, at this point, I think I could just ditch the Damascus vests. 1, 2, 3. Hmm. All right, now let's just see if we can get see if we got equipment to let's see.
Welcome.
Let's see. All right, let's see if we can have it appraised. All right. Ooh, an extra abacus. Let's see, Blaze Igniter, definitely don't need that.
An intriguing offer.
Hmm. Good to have at least like three types of each weapon. Never know when I need to go and swap them out for like different jobs. I kind of want to keep this one.
Now then.
All right, now let's swing on by the stone and go and see if we can collect ourselves some extra magnetite.
I love it.
Aha.
Stop that at once!
Ridiculous.
Hi there.
His Eminence is steadily gaining support. I suppose it was a blessing in disguise. And you say that, but Louise may very well may outdo us again before we can even realize it.
Take me for a fool, do ya?
Hold your tongue, boy. Sanctifex Forded standing will never waver. Well, you say that, but...
Now what am I to do?
Young man! Hey, listen. Say,
What's the world coming to?
Right. Boy there.
Alright, nothing over there.
Hello there.
sure. Isn't that? Let's see.
Alright. Alright, let's get back to it then. Alright, let's see. What will we be doing right now? Looks like there's someone who wants to see you. Want to take a look? I want to look for them? Oh, Hulkenberg. Let's see. Hulkenberg, Maria.
Now then.
It would please me to continue our training. Alright, well, let's go and talk with her.
Hey. Fancy a bit of info?
Are you free?
What ought we do today? Whatever the specifics, shall be prudent to use our time in improving our chances of building our strength. If we have the time, shall we continue our training? You know, despite Stroll's little outburst the other day, he's been quite diligent in his training since. Morpheus, you can't fall behind now. Well, in that case, let's get to it.
Speaking of,
But I recall our practice swords were broken. Shall we go and buy new ones? I'm glad we found some sturdier sparring swords. Hopefully they shall win me some measure in redemption for the other day,
listen.
On the authority of the Knight's Order, your crime shall be repaid with death. That voice. Is that Rodanthe? You remember, he's my former comrade that we met before. Do it.
Wait.
Hold! Well, if it isn't Hulkenberg, I'll ask you not to interrupt my duties. This is your duty? What Knight Commander presides over executions?
Speak no more.
It is only right. Those who would do this nation harm shall be punished. What's he accused? Well, what exactly did he do then, huh? Treason. This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slandered the honor of the Royal Knights. Honor? What honor? The Royal Knights of today are honorless! You've forgotten any oath to the throne. Now you're just dogs barking on command! You insolent. Bring me a whip. Hanging is not enough. You cannot be serious. This insolence is why you would have him killed? This after all the trifling sinners you sent to the gallows. Righteous fury rings false from a hypocrite's mouth. Now die, dishonorer. Writhe like the maggot you are.
Heed my words.
Treason's only rewarded with death. Treason's only reward is death. Therein lies atonement, whether for the knights or the people. They would kill me for any reason they liked. Yeah, no, this guy's clearly out of control.
Rodanthe.
This is beyond outrageous. You authorize nothing less than public butchery. Maintaining the capital's order is the knight's duty. 'Tis only natural that we punish those who spread lies.
You.
Have you sold your soul to the Sanctists? Were you blinded by the prospect you'd win their coronation? You'd win by their coronation? It hardly matters who takes the throne, so long as the royal knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of one who has risen to the post of Knight Commander. One's burdens are different from those of the freewheeling and the frivolous like yourself.
You cur.
You infinite coward! You poisoned toad! Is this the shape of your so-called loyalty?
Oops.
Bold words. One would almost think you and your friends seek the hangman's noose yourselves. Try it! If you want to try it, go ahead!
What?
No, if something happened to your... I see your whelp hasn't learned to hold his tongue. Pity stays my hand today, but there will not be a next time, Hulkenberg. power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It is meant to guide the weak and vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
I forced you into my troubles again. Oh please, I'm always getting into shit. It happens all the time. Used to it. It is somehow reassuring. I'm glad you are here with me. Who knows what would have happened if I had been alone. Somewhere in my heart I expected he might still understand me. I would count such blind faith among my weaknesses.
Listen.
Should it ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose, under any circumstance. Can I entrust this to you? Alright, so when we eventually have to go and beat this guy's ass, we're gonna make sure you don't go and deliver the final blow.
You have given me such strength.
Yeah, I know, with a guy like Rodin, I'm pretty sure that he's gonna go crazy and yeah, basically just have a bounty put on him. And extra skills for the night.
The truth is,
I'm partially to blame for Rodin's brutality. No, today has already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time, away from prying ears. Oh yeah, that guy from earlier. Alright, so that happened.
I'm in trouble now.
Pleasure to see you.
Gone to shite, this has.
Let me see if there's
What do
a...
you want to do?
Okay.
Whoa.
Hiding himself using the local fauna, is he? It must have been quite a cunning night in his time. Still, I don't think he'll expect us to strike him there. I just hope he comes quietly. Somehow I doubt it.
Young man, hey!
I can just tell by the look in your eyes. Sir, you must be a traveler, aren't you? If I'm correct, then please, tell me of the places you've been to. Then, for a pittance of just 250 rev, I can bring your travels to life through my music. So you talk about a place that turns that memory into music. So it's not just a performance, but a showcase of magic as music.
Then...
Alright, sure. Alright, let's hear it.
Pleased to hear that.
Then I have but one question. Across the whole of your travels, which locale has etched itself into the forefront of your memory? Well, only one so far.
Oh?
I see. Grand Trad, the royal capital of the kingdom and the most prosperous city in the land. Its main street is lined with luxurious boutiques, and beyond that lies a bustling and lively marketplace. Watching over the lively city is the Grand Cathedral. Yet as majestic as it is, there are places where the prestigious gaze of sanctism does not reach.
Let me perform for you.
A city of glory unlike anywhere else in the world, where the dazzling vivid lights cast shadows in the deepest darkness. Now listen to my song. What a beautiful melody. Ah, so it's an acoustic cover of the main town theme. I thought about all I've seen. Musicians. A performer who can create music for the name of a place laden with a person's memories. For the name spoken, the musician identifies the person's memories and feelings embedded in it, unlocks them, and magically reconstructs them as music. A skilled musician can uncover the listener's faintest emotions and evoke their deepest set memories, even for places visited in the long past.
Young man, hey!
Then...
Pleased to hear that. Oh? Let me perform.
Gone to shite, this has.
More people missing.
Now, where was I?
Well, now I'm thinking about it. I still haven't unlocked it. Let's see.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
It would indeed appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here. Let's see, the Knight, and yeah, the Magic Knight.
Okay?
It's conceivable. Adieu. Do make yourself at home.
Yep, Hulkenberg hasn't become a warrior yet.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art ready to bear thyself in fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior.
I see.
So this is the soul of the warrior. A thrill runs through me at the prospect of wielding my sword on the front lines. You can feel it, dude! You can feel it! I shall keep to this way of life. My determination is no mere ruse. Harness the ancient power of the forebearers, channel districity into your might, and smack down anyone who dares to defy you, Hulk Hogan!
I've acquired a new power.
What now?
Alright, well, tomorrow's gonna be the big expedition.
The freedom of a wanderer. In the name of justice!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Alright, that should do it. Oh, first pet the kitty.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you? More people missing.
Oh. Oh, someone new to talk to.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
We keep the city's entrances under close watch. A mouse couldn't get in. And yet Heismay's kidnapping incidents keep happening. Is he just that fast that he can get past the guards? Well, clearly.
What were the guards doing? You there?
Oi, you're running down there. Eldar running on gauntlet runners these days, aren't they? Never thought I'd see the like. Suppose that means you're the help that's come to town. You're going to take that runner to the giant sandworm, and to Heismay's. You'll get a hero's welcome if you take him down. Those weapons are normal on sale in town. All my good use of them. Well, I've already gotten everything I can, so...
What were the gods doing?
Are they gonna kidnap me too?
Oh, yeah.
My.
Well, I find it from...
Really?
A Musari's perspective on Sanctism. Alright, building up tolerance, so let's go.
Well then. Ah, I see.
Have you been to Krinigat Castle? If so, you must have met the Sanctress. So you already understand how deeply the Saint religion, Sanctism, is rooted in Martiera's history. Yet we Mustari have a faith all our own, and as such, we are scorned in this city. Though that would hardly be different elsewhere. Your religion, is it in opposition to Sanctism somehow?
No.
For our part, we're happy to be left alone to practice our faith, but Sanctism does not appear to share this viewpoint. What exactly are the Sanctus' goals here? What do the Sanctus actually want? To be the sole faith and overseer of the country or something. I imagine heretics like us are simply hindrances to that plan. Are you well versed in Sanctus dogma? O ye born with sin in your heart. Through adherence to the faith ye must atone. The word closure is an affirmation asking for forgiveness. In other words, entrust all your worries to God and ask for his forgiveness. Rather the perfect doctrine for controlling a population, isn't it? Well, you know what they say, the dumber the shit you believe in, the dumber the flies you attract. Here to Orthodox faith like ours are inconveniences not only on a religious level, but on a national one as well. That's why you too ought to exercise caution. If you openly oppose Sanctism, who knows what could happen to you. Why, even the tournament itself is perhaps another of their measures to ensure our future oppression. Wouldn't doubt that.
All right.
If it pleases you.
Do come speak to me again sometime, if that is you have a further interest in the Mustari. Well, hey, always good to get better different perspectives.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Is it finally time?
Today's the day we depart.
So?
Everyone's already headed for the Gauntlet Runner. You ready?
I'm out of ideas.
Unstinking believable. Let's not.
Yeah, it's just... Ooh.
Let's not.
Oh, never mind. Whatever.
What is it?
Hey, listen. Excuse me? Can we talk? Thank you, mister.
Yeah, definitely gonna need those heroes fruit seeds. Those are really gonna come in handy.
Can we talk?
Now where is that statue? Ah, there you are.
You!
Hang on. What if... Isn't that... Let's see...
Thank you.
Yep.
Wonder what that is written on the back there. Alright, anyways, time to head for the Sandworm's nest and take the fight to Heismay.
An elder candidate?
What were the gods doing? Right.
Alright, everyone, we all ready to go?
Hello.
Hello, hello. All set to get confront your vile villain then? I'll make sure you get there as your resident runner expert. Make sure the little girl's prepped up and ready there near us.
Hey,
I have to wonder what kind of man this Heismay is. Still, I'd just as soon capture him quickly to relieve the townspeople.
Now then.
Let us depart them. Nearus certainly seems eager too.
Let's hurry.
Alright. Let's head on over.
Ah, I've been waiting. Let's go sniff out that bounty, shall we?
Let's see here. Buh.
Let's move.
Let's head to Heismay's hideout. The giant stamp store's nest will be next.
This place here.
Let's see.
And yeah, a major cannon's gauntlet runner.
Let's see.
Well, hopefully we'll be just fine as long as we can avoid them.
This place here.
You would pursue peril.
Considering the distance, we'll need to camp along the way. Are you sure you're prepared? Yep, let's go.
Tally-ho then.
Alright, we're off then. I'll take her up to full throttle, so hang on to something.
trusting the advice of Morris, Barden's right-hand man, the party takes the gauntlet runner towards the giant sandworm's nest. They could not know what they will encounter here, nor that it might be only the beginning of their trials.
What to pick?
That Luis.
Compared to Saints' demographics, it's clear that Luis's supporters are largely Paripus and Rezante, tribes often noted for their physical strength. Ah, okay, so he's definitely stocking up on muscle. Rezante culture meshes well with meritocracy in concept, but I know many among them take no joy being led by Luis, himself a Clemar, you see.
That Luis.
Oh, hey!
It's finally time to take down Heismay, huh? Got anything you want to ask before we arrive?
Did you know?
Alright, well, sounds like a good idea. Let's see, New World Travel Diary, or Pride and Persuasion. Outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. Nearest probably left us here, huh? Let's take it over to the window if you want to read it together. Well, always could use the silver tongue. Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, that's true enough. I guess it's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor, then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points? Why? To gain the upper hand.
Sure.
So that you could gain the upper hand, perhaps?
No kidding.
Oh, I see. It feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be. Yep, and just butter them up there and just start figuring things out about them.
All right.
I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. Yeah, a little bit of force to bring a stubborn party to the negotiating table. Again, Luis seems to figure that one out.
Come look at this.
Ahoy! You're not going to believe the view I'm seeing outside! I'm hitting the brakes! Oh, why is it now?
The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at the midnight sunsets. The grandeur of it stirs something in each of them. Could a creature this large have truly existed? Or is it an oddity shaped by the sands? Another truth lost to time.
Whoa, what in the... Is that a giant sandworm husk?
It can't be. It does resemble a giant sandworm, but I've never heard of one growing to this size.
Indeed.
A beast that large could be carved into a great many servings. Yeah, something that big. I doubt anybody... Yeah, a village probably wouldn't go hungry for, like, at least a year or two, at least 2 or 5 years.
You're considering how to eat it, aren't you?
Well, are you not?
Look!
Come now, your attention is gazed on entirely the wrong thing. Cast your gaze downward at its feet in the sand beneath.
What's up with the sand there, eh?
What happened?
It looks like plain white sand to me.
Really use those eyes of yours, my boy. See how each grain is clear as air, and that means it's glass. The glass you've seen in the shop fronts of Grand Shadow within the Grand Cathedral is made with magic, through a laborious and rather expensive process.
What?
So you're saying that this glass here is made naturally somehow?
No.
Not quite, for how could that be? For that to happen, this whole area would have had to be hit with a particularly eyebrow-scorching burst of intense heat.
Oh yeah, it's true. Sand doesn't get that wet. Yeah, the only way sand turns into glass is through intense heat.
How intriguing. Perhaps an event of great importance once occurred here, the details of which we're not privy to. At this point, we can only venture assumptions and guesses, but I dare say this is a spot warranting further research.
Right then.
I'll just do some quick jotting in my notes.
Still, though.
Sand here is rather pretty. There's a dreamlike sparkle to it.
Yeah.
Truly, stumbling upon sights like this is a real pleasure of traveling. Certainly took my mind off a forthcoming bounty hunt.
Best part, yeah, no, that's the best part about sightseeing and traveling.
All right. Hail!
Are you content with your findings? If so, I suggest we make our return.
Let's go.
Perfect. I've just finished my drawing. Take it, lad. I trust you'll deliver to appreciative hands. All right, then. Last one back to the Ravenna gets saddled with kitchen patrol. How childish.
Yeah, better start picking up the pace here, Stroll.
If it's a contest you seek, then consider the challenge accepted. On your marks, 3, 2, 1.
Huh?
Hold on a minute. I don't want kitchen patrol. One, start moving, bud.
Well, I say.
Whoa, no, this will not do at all. Gauntlet runner incoming. She's a stylish one, though, I must say.
Hey!
Ahoy, crew! I hereby challenge you.
Hey!
Hey, that voice sounds familiar.
Hurry it up!
Before I use my cannon to punch a hole in this heap.
Alright, bring it.
All right.
I'll let her do her worst.
What?
They're already climbing onto the deck for the opposite end? Come on, we gotta go. You ready?
So it was your run. I thought I'd seen that craft before. Catherina! Why are you in a gauntlet runner? 'Cause I'm in the running for the throne, of course. Isn't that why you're out here? I'm sorry, but the throne will be mine. I can't afford to lose. Not when true change is at stake. Here and now, nobody gets off easy. Not even you. Now let's do this, fair and square. Have it! I don't think she's thought this through. But I guess we'd better put our dukes up. I know we've got some history, but we can't afford to let her beat us.
And Catherina the Bounty Queen, eh? Alright, fine then.
Show them our might.
Let me help.
I owe you.
Now, what's the play?
Let's do this.
So good!
Oh boy!
Come on, then.
Yeah, I can see where the brawler comes from with her. She's a friggin' tank.
Behold, we stand together.
I'm counting on you!
Behold my power.
That's nothing.
I will fight with pride. I won't hold back. Is there? I'm all prepared. Ice!
Is that all? I can't lose. The Parapus are counting on me. This is a joke.
Warrior! Hack and slash!
Ready to lose?
Let justice prevail. Is that all?
Seeker!
Yeah, sorry there, hot stuff, but can't exactly afford to lose either.
Oh, you've
Someone
done it!
badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Warrior! I'll cut you down! I'll die hard!
You are good.
Healing us.
My thanks! Let's stay calm. Seeker! We can do this!
Thank you. Is that all?
Warrior! Ah! Not done yet!
You are good.
Knight! Comrades, lend me your strength.
All right, let's go!
Roar with royal might.
Whew.
You having a laugh? Even in a hand-to-hand fight, I can't win. I can't take this. This frustration.
Hey, to be fair, it's not like you're a lightweight or anything like that. Eesh.
Good. 'Tis done. I have never known such heights.
Damn it all!
Ah, damn it!
I've lost.
Unbelievable! Well, it turns out you're a real force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, you ain't no slouch yourself.
Right.
Of course I am. You made me realize how much I train. But I'll say something about that power of yours. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know whether to be shocked or awed.
Shocked, odd, possibly both.
And yet, here we both stand together again. To tell the truth, I was surprised when I saw you at the opening ceremony. I never knew you had kingly ambitions.
Well, hey, likewise.
Got it.
Well, didn't know you did either.
Oh, well, I certainly do. I have a dream, you see.
If you want my opinion,
My aim is simple. I want to help the Parapus. We're a poor lot, generally speaking. Not a lot of options for work if there's any to be had at all.
Yeah, no, so I've heard.
A good lot of us will wonder if we'll even be able to afford our next meal. Not something we've got in common with other tribes. I watch my tribe struggle in an endless cycle of misery. We can't even break out on our own.
Yeah, that's why a lot of Parapus are joined up with the Wheeze.
what we have here is
But now that anyone can wear the next crown, I'll put my life on the line to make it my head that does. And once I do, I'm going to put a bounty on every rich and greedy bastard this country's ever known.
Oh, I'm starting to like you more and more by the second.
Plan's not that bad, no? We knock them off their amounts of money and use that to raise the poor up.
Yeah, show them that how trickle-down economics are supposed to work.
oh certainly.
Everyone will be working together to bring in these bounties, and the ones that do get riches and glory besides.
So, yeah, nope, not a bad idea.
I see.
I like it.
In it.
I'm a genius, I know.
Hey, if I win, I'm gonna borrow that.
The truth is,
Lester's Clemar has been sort of the brains of the operation. Real brainy type, but he's nice enough. He's the one who suggested I take the throne. Said it would benefit my tribe, so I should take a crack at it. He wouldn't happen to have blonde hair and big white armor, would he?
mm,
He's the one who pushed me to enter the race. He doesn't want people making fools of the Paripus. And he shed a real tear for us. Making fools of the Paripus. And he shed a real tear for us. I suppose not every Clemar's onto the cool.
I suppose.
Tell me, what are your plans if you win the crown? I'll tell you if I win. I'm willing to tell you, if you manage to beat me. Oh, is that how it is? Now I really want to know. I'm gonna make you talk, so you better be ready for next time, okay? And I'm not yielding either. The future of the Parapus is at stake. glad to hear it. I started with nothing but the clothes on my back, and I'm only where I am today by the strength I've earned and the blood on my fists. Now I'm ready to take on the world. Look.
Never felt so alive.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing where that ambition takes you. Reducing the magnetite cost to study the Brawler lineage. Awesome.
See you soon, I hope.
Hopefully.
And then...
Don't you take a beating before then, because I plan to be the one who delivers on that promise myself. I love the kind of woman that can kick my ass.
The Gauntlet Runner takes repose at an encampment as the sun sets along the sandy horizon, darkness settling in. What creeps through the sands outside in the night is unknown to the party as they take their well-deserved rest.
Alright.
Getting real chilly.
Let's see, the Midnight Sun Sands. A desert area of the Martiero region where a number of small lakes are scattered between the alabaster, white sand dunes. Let's see, the white sands they're actually made up of glass debris, though its source remains a mystery. A massive structure could be seen beyond the sand dunes, but from a long distance the view is obstructed by spouting water geysers from the lake, and from up close it's too large to see in its entirety. I mean, yeah, if it's just that big from a distance, jeez. Yeah, I think we might have found like Superman's Fortress of Solitude or something, or maybe at least like Superman's beach home. The notion that poverty among commoners is due to their own lack of effort is hardly an uncommon idea among the nobility. They have school and swordsmanship regiments from childhood, and they misconstrue that as effort to take pride in. Hardly counts when it's spoon-fed to them.
Speaking of...
Most nobles donate to the church regardless of the depth of their faith. Of course, the sanctus have no issues leaving their hands out, and now they're the dominant force of the nation. Ironic, isn't it? That's exactly how a doctrine meant to help people comes to favor a small part of an already privileged class. Spin facts there. Yeah, let's see, this whole tournament, yeah. It could be the chance to knock Sanctusum off and deal with Luis at the same time.
Got it.
Oh, hey!
Doesn't seem like anybody has something important to say. Maybe we can check back in again once we're in town. I know they're a bit compact, but you can always use a bunk to take a nap.
Alright then. Where to?
Oh, can't teleport now, I guess.
Hello, lad. Your own preparations are going smoothly, I trust. No need to worry for our sakes, we're fully prepared for this sand flash. You know, my boy, you've got a look on your face like you want to take care of the runner's reactor. How about it? Such complex machinery, why I'm sure it'll boost your observational powers by leaps and bounds.
Probably. That is indubitably. Yeah, you're just looking for some extra help. I can hear you.
Well, well.
Alright, hold on a second.
What now?
Let's see, Hulkenberg. Rodan executes civilians in the knight's name. He preys on the weak to serve the rich, inspiring both anger and guilt in Hulkenberg. Yeah, you unfortunately helped make that monster, so yeah, you're gonna have to be the one to put the old boy down. Catherina emerges as a candidate in the tournament. Pledging bounties on the rich, she stands for poor Paripus across the nation. Now, let's see, study the pugilist and, ooh, bounty bonus. Fans the person bounty rewards at each city's recruitment set. Oh yes, please, I need to find her. I need to find her quickly. Money, moxie, and muscle. Oh, I am loving her more by the second.
Your thoughts?
Alright.
Thank you.
Oh, glad to hear it, lad. Much obliged.
Say,
We've talked about how the Gauntlet Runner works before, right? How about I give you a little brief on the fuel system? Remember how there was a crystal over there? And that's the core that's needed to make the runner work. Might be obvious, but that crystal's chock full of magla, of course. The more you push the runner, the more magla it uses. As long as you maintain it properly, you'll never have to replace it. Though if it's as big as the one Luis has, you may need to change it out every so often. So yeah, bigger isn't always better. Really, using it for flight means he's already expanding its energy far beyond reasonable limits. No amount of crystals will be enough if you're irresponsible about it.
spare a moment?
With all that said, you want to be very careful not to overwork the machine. This almost seems like work. It seems like it takes a lot of work.
Aha!
That it does. That it does take work makes me all the more fond of it. Our relationship's not so similar, but you're young yet. Yeah, a machine is like a... Well, you know what, never mind, I'm not going to start there. Personally, I'd rather not waste power too frivolously. Studies have shown that overusing these crystals can be awful for the environment. If you treat these like Luis does, just using them up and tossing them away willy-nilly, then you're bound to leave all sorts of distortions in your wake. Which, again, would, well, hey, it's, well, definitely helps Luis out in the long run. That's why I prefer not to rely solely on crystals. I want to develop a way for Gauntlet Runners to fly on their own power, and then take that technology even further.
You know,
Technology isn't something to be hoarded and monopolized. It's always been meant as a tool for the public good.
Yeah.
That's a great sentiment.
yeah.
Of course it's great! I wouldn't settle for less. No fun in keeping these marvels to ourselves anyway, what? Gauntlet Runners soaring through the skies, teleportation magic. I want nothing more than to see technology spread like wildfire and make everyone's lives a little easier. Though I haven't a clue how to achieve it yet, much less teleportation. Boggles the mind why the blasted things use you as some sort of key. All the more reason why the direction we go is all up to you now, chap. We're lucky to have a captain capable of such magical flippery-floppery. Or would you rather... you're wishing you could do that, right? Would you rather it was you who could do it? Good question. I'd certainly prefer that anyone could use it, but if I were the only one who could... well... if it were me, I'd teleport and not... not a one would follow. That you seem to have a monopoly on this power, and no one's raised even a pip of complaint speaks to your virtue. Standing tall, guiding this merry band, you feel like a natural-born leader. I'm sure the others would agree with the sentiment. Got rather chatty there, didn't we? But the hour's still young, so while we're here, why not inspect a few more spots?
All right.
Yep, let me just know how this little puppy, puppy purrs.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. The Gauntlet Runner quietly comes to a stop before the giant sandworm's nest. It is the day that the sleep-inducing sand flash dances in the sky. Their target is Heismay Noctul, a villain still unseen, who has caused the woes of Martira. Will they successfully claim his bounty to great fortune?
This weather should have all the sandworms conked out.
Well, yeah, though we're running out of time. So if we're going to tackle Heismay's lair, might as well do it with what's a little bit more fresh. So, going to call it a day here. Alright, till next time, folks. This is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.